Hey, this is Chris, aka Potatotron, and I am testing out NeutronNed's microphone module based on the Max 9814. Just got it from him in the mail yesterday, putting it through its paces now. Got it hooked up to a Teensy 3.6 that is going to a couple shift registers and eventually out to a 2048 APA 102 LEDs. Let's see, say 64 by 32 matrix. Eventually want to do some FFT fanciness with it, but so for right now the microphone module is just running, the Teensy is plugged into the microphone module. Real basic code. Let's see. Basically just reading the analog port and printing it out. Don't have an oscilloscope, so I'm faking it with this program right now. And if I'm really quiet, I would hope to see a straight line. But as you can see, it's very sine wavy, and if I pause, it's pretty sine wavy. So I'm thinking it's my power supply, 5 volt 4 amp power supply. I'm going to play with some capacitors and maybe a different power supply and see if I can flatten out that curve, so when it's quiet I hopefully will get a nice straight line. So now I've got the mic module powered by the computer's USB and still getting pretty sine wavy output. Let's see. I pause that. Not as bad. I'm going to try now disconnecting everything else. Actually might try a different Teensy too, just so all I have is the mic and the Teensy and no other components. So now I have it hooked up to a Teensy LC, exact same pins, and I just made one small change to the code. I'm basically just printing out the raw value, and this is what it looks like now when I'm quiet. Still not a perfectly straight line, but the mic's really sensitive. I will give it that. So in my little office, even if I have just my iPhone playing something not very loud, I said playing something not very loud, and let's see, this is 6 feet away from the microphone. It's still picking it up, so it is plenty sensitive. I think what I'm going to do now is hook everything back up and to the original Teensy 3.6 and run it through. Adafruit's got a FFT analyzer that outputs to the PC display, so I'm going to try that now, see what everything looks like. So now I have the microphone module hooked up to a Teensy 3.2. Tried the LC, but it doesn't have enough memory to run the Adafruit spectrum analyzer. Just got it from this page here. Adafruit FFT, fun with Fourier transforms. Let's see, so output looks like this. Be quiet. Still getting a fair amount of low-end hum, and I'm actually wondering if that's ambient noise. My crappy office only has single-paned windows, and I am like 5 miles from the Torrance airport, and I don't know if you can hear it in this video, but there is a little biplane or something flying semi-overhead. So I'm wondering if just the sensitivity of microphones actually picking up real environment noises instead of audio problems. I'm going to do one more test. Instead of running this on my iMac, which is coming from mains power, I'm going to run it on my laptop, running on battery, and if this is an AC mains power problem, hopefully the laptop will get rid of that. So this is the Teensy LC still running the Adafruit Spectra program, and now it's outputting to my laptop, which is running on battery power, so there shouldn't be any AC mains hum, and still getting quite a bit of noise. Maybe quiet for a minute. So I'm going to assume it's picking up ambient noise. I've got one more place I can try this, downstairs bathroom that's disconnected from everything, so going to go try that. So apologize for the poor lighting here, but I'm in a downstairs bathroom, but can't turn the light on, otherwise the fan will come on. So this is as quiet as I can make my house, and I'm going to stop talking in a second. And noise did go down a little bit. I can actually hear a fire truck in the background right now, so maybe it's going to be picking that up. Okay, the fire truck's gone. It's still picking up a little bit of noise. But it's super sensitive. Like, I'm here, watch this, I'm just barely gonna cough. So, I think if I just turn the sensitivity down, I think I'm gonna be fine. I'm going to hook it up to the LED matrix and the Teensy 3.6 and see what happens with that, and probably just turn the sensitivity down until it looks like it's quiet in as quiet as I can get my environment. So here's the sound module back on the Teensy 3.6 board, connected to the 245s and the APA 102s and the original power supply. I threw a whole bunch of capacitors, just a bunch of different values to see if it would do anything, and it doesn't really seem like it. Let's see. It's a little bit noisier than the 3.2 that was running off the laptop power supply. I'll be quiet here for a second. But again, I'm going to say that's ambient noise. I don't know what you can hear on the camera, but I don't live in the quietest part of LA. So I'm going to start playing with some fast LED and FFT stuff and see what I can get. I think I'm going to post this now just so you can see how everything's going, and then I will be back hopefully in a couple hours with some FFT stuff running.